Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Ursa and this is going to be very good fun. Let me tell you what it is. I did a tier list recently and people seem to think that Eleanor of Aquitaine wasn't one of the best civs in the game. It was surprising. Everyone was like, well, she's so disjointed, including England, Eleanor. And I'm just like, no, she's amazing. So we were going to play this. I've been chatting to some of my Patreon crew and we just thought this would be a good fun game. Now I have done a similar game like this before. This is the TSL Earth Map. Specifically, yet not another maps pack. We've also got a couple of other mods on today just to spice things up. We've got the historical religions, which I quite like, and religion expanded, just because the idea of playing a 50-player game, which this is, 50 players, and not getting a Pantheon and having to force end turn the Pantheon button every time was just infuriating. But yeah, we're playing Eleanor of Aquitaine, England, TSL, Huge Earth, and this is going to be very painful. It's a Deity game, it's standard speed, it's got Barb clans, heroes and legends, monopolies and corporate secret societies on the good stuff, and this stuff, the start is diabolical. It's horrible. It's absolutely disgusting. Come if you really want, right? I've left on Discord the map file, all of the mods, so you can play this game yourself. But this start is atrocious because surviving it is quite tricky. Now, it's a TSL game, so I feel like I have to settle in place. And to be honest, with the improved Cliffs of Dover, after they patched it and actually put some food on it, who wouldn't want to settle in place in London? That's right, me, because London's horrible. Don't live there, people. Don't live there. But I'm going to be squeezed royally on loyalty from the continent. So across the narrow sea, we have the Dutch, we have the Germans, we have the French. We've already met the French and the Dutch. And more importantly, people, I hate to break this to you, I hate to worry you, but the Celts are here. The Scottish. Oh, the Scottish are in the north and they're going to invade. And like, I've tried practicing this game a couple of times, and basically either loyalty kills me or Scotland kills me. Like, it is horrendously difficult. So, because of that, we've got a couple of options. Now, I'm not going to go Hermetic Order. I'm going to wait until I go Void Singers, because Void Singers with England is just brilliant. And honestly, I'm not going to pick up Void Singers for quite some time because there's no tribal huts in England and they're all on the continent and people are going to grab them. So I've got to wait until spies and open borders and diplomacy in order to steal a society from other people. So I've got to wait a little bit for that. So not Hermetic Order. What I'm going to have to do is Victor. Now Victor is a ridiculous choice, I get that, but he increases the city garrison strength by +5. Honestly, I need it because Scotland is coming and Scotland is an absolute barb. Like, he will come hard. I also would like to point out that I discovered the Hermetic Order, and this particular role, I discovered Hercules. Now, I know, right, and this is the thing, I know I've been playing with a mod that allows you to pick heroes at the start. I just want to show you, I do not have that mod on, okay? The mod is not on. This was a genuine start. That's Finding Cliffs of Dover gave me Hercules. So, that's really cool. So I guess the thing is, do I rush a warrior or do I rush a monument in order to get Hercules? I'm going to rush the monument. There's a couple of things I need to really go for. Population. I need to go to at least population 2 or 3 as soon as possible because this loyalty is going to hit hard. I'm going to lose London very quickly. So I need like a really high population city. Victor needs to be in and safe. I'm not going to try and go for an early game religion. Yes, I know I've got the Cliffs of Dover here and that's great and all. That's wonderful. But I need an army, and I need a powerful army, so I'm thinking actually of getting a spearman in. It's a bit pointless though, isn't it? Go for archers, go for a slinger rush and go to archers. That goes for animal husbandry. Where is the builder going to be more handy? Because I'm going to be working 2 Cliffs of Dover tiles and then a 3rd tile after that point. And after that, it's probably going to be the deer tile, which is the only thing I'm going to want to improve, or the whales, Let's go for sailing. I think I'm going to go for sailing and in the hope that we can get some builders to get that luxury and or get some galleys. Now, trust me. Look, do you see how caved? See how closed in I am here? This is horrendous. It is absolutely horrendous. Now, I just want to wait 1 turn until meeting Scotland if I can, in the hope that I can give them an envoy, or a delegation, I should say. Right, good. 30 gold. Now I can give them a delegation. So they should like me, in theory, because Scotland does like people who don't war with allies, and I'm not planning on going to war with an ally, so I'm hoping Scotland will chill their beans and just allow me to be me. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop their warriors from exploring my capital for as long as I can. So I'm going to just jimmy my warrior left and right, just to like really annoy them. Yeah, look, do you see? Look, negative loyalty. Negative loyalty already. I have a governor in this city, okay? There is a governor in this city, and I'm already on -4. That's minus 12.9 citizen pressure. Ugh. Okay, having the warrior in the city is going to make no difference whatsoever. However, there are a whole host of pantheons at play. That's great. Don't care about them. I need to just get urban planning quickly. Rarely do I make that choice. But that extra production will help me to get the monument in. The monument helps me to get Hercules. Hercules lets me kill the Scots. Yeah, look, here they come. Here they flipping come. Come on. We're a neutral relationship. Just respect me, Scotland. Respect my land, please. Okay, going to 2 pop has given me a brief respite on loyalty, but that won't last. Just trust me, it's not going to last. I need to get that monument in quick. So already 1 city has flipped. Paris is gone. The loyalty pressure in Europe is real. I wasn't the loyalty spammer on that particular city, so I don't get the bonus, but we'll hang on because we might be able to. And look, I'm already up to 7.5 culture. That's pretty cool. There is sailing. Oh, and there's a barbarian quadrireme already. Well, that's lovely because that's going to just rock up to my empire. I can just tell already and give me some grief. Ugh. I can see that already. Now, getting a galley is a useful thing because it actually increases my city strength if I were to choose using that. Putting my warrior also in the capital would give me some strength as well. Hercules would boost it. Ooh, wise to keep peace with neighbours. Okay, right, that's the thing. So Scotland now likes the fact that I'm at peace with my neighbours. Is that going to be enough to keep them on side permanently? Oh, their scout is being killed as well. That's useful because a deity scout can often be an absolute wrecking ball when you come to like trying to not have your cities get killed. Nope, they have gone to war with me. I kind of hoped that they wouldn't, but they have. So there we go. Scotland have just declared war on me. Was I expecting that? Yes, quite frankly. Yes, I was. Is it annoying nonetheless? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm fortified on a hill, which is quite good, but they do have deity strength. Oh. Okay, I'm holding nicely though. That's not too bad. So far the defensive play is not too bad. That's reassuring. And the quadrireme. Okay, so I've taken it back. That barb quadrireme is doing amazingly. Again, my loyalty is back down to pretty much 0 now. Ugh. Hercules, come on, I need you in. Let's go military tradition to get that adjacency on war, flanking, whatever it's called. Support, flanking, bonus. Yes. Just whatever it is, I'll have some of it. Oh god, I forgot about the Vikings. Of course it's the flipping Vikings as well. Actually, I've just met these guys. Oh yeah. This quadrireme is amazing. Haha. Oh, I didn't get the kill the slinger. That's unfortunate. But they have met Scotland. They have met Scotland. Oh, and I don't have... I do have joint wars. Come on. Join ongoing war. Why don't you want to join my war? Why don't you want to join my war? Fine. I'll have to... I'm going to try and make friends with Norway because they are the worst. Gaul, of course. And that's unusual that Gaul survived the beginning of the game, but I'm quite impressed that they did. Yeah, look, Viking longships are already prowling around London. Isn't that just lovely? He doesn't want to join in with the war with Scotland either. Hooray. I did get my slinger kill though, so that's good. Archery boosted. Oh, looks like the Netherlands took France's city. That's a little bit annoying. That means that the loyalty pressure on Europe is shored up quite nicely now. Oh yeah, of course, now the boat's attacking me. That was a silly place to move, wasn't it? That was an entirely silly place to move. I'm going to have to stay inland a little bit here. Ugh. Hercules is here. Hello, Hercules. Good. Good. Okay, at the moment, just having him on 36 strength, that's kind of all I need him for. At the moment. Just going to build up a navy now. Galleys. I can attack Stirling from the sea. I can go after the Dutch as well. Hercules is very strong, so it is an option. Oh, they just threw 3 warriors into Hercules. I mean, that's one way of dealing with it, Scotland, and I wouldn't suggest that way. Loyalty again on 3 pop. It's not enough in London. Not enough. Never enough. Never enough. So, we're going to push through. I'm going to push towards Stirling now with Hercules and this warrior. I think we should be onto something here. This should be okay. Yes, I know that my seas are easy to raid. I know that, but look, I've built a boat, okay? It's a single boat. Norway, be like me, love me. Amsterdam's on 6 population. That's going to be why That's going to be why I'm struggling with loyalty. I've just moved all my workers to be getting the production tiles of the hills and the forests for me, just to build up a bit of a navy first. I'll switch them back to the Cliffs of Dover in a second, but right now it's the production I need as a priority here. There's archery, that'll be helpful in a second, but, there's the galley. It's moving towards Stirling, has a decent attack on it, which is pretty good, but for now, what I'm doing is just making sure that I can do some damage to Stirling. There we go. We'll take that city, and that's going to help my loyalty, because of course I'm unifying Britain. Ah, Blighty. Blighty. I will take the UK, and it'll be wonderful. Where are they attacking? Oh, they're using a slinger to attack Hercules. It's not on. Don't do that. Galley attack. 1, 2, and then we'll get Hercules to attack, and then a warrior to attack. Okay, the warrior won't finish, so I'm just going to hold fast so I don't lose that one. I really hope Hercules doesn't die here, actually. That would be unfortunate if he does. No, they attacked lots of stuff. They built a galley as well. That's not very helpful. That's not helpful at all. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. So I lost the warrior. That is annoying. But the slinger survived. Hercules survived. And they've just moved the galley out of the city. And I've built another galley here. So, I mean, this is... I don't think I'm going to win this one, but it's better than nothing. 13 gold per turn. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting. I'm going to hold on to that one, Scotland, because I think I can get better from just killing you. But it's if the Vikings are truly here to bother me, then I might need to change my mind on that one. Luckily, I made friends with Norway. They like the fact that I have like a boat, so that's a good thing. Scotland, on the other hand, is too strong. I'm struggling to get past their impressive navy. I say impressive navy, it's really not that impressive. But if I take the gold up front from them, I should be able to get decent trade deal. There we go. That's good. That's good. Hercules can come back now as the Giant's Causeway. That would explain some of Scotland's strength, to be fair. They genuinely had some very powerful troops, so a little bit of a problem. London does have a loyalty problem. That is a genuine problem, so I need to have a think about that one, and perhaps go after Amsterdam would be the next logical step here. Yeah, okay, Scotland have got a second city, which is a little bit annoying, but it's barely loyal. Barely loyal. My city is sort of averaged out at being like 0.2 loyal, which is a little bit annoying, unfortunately. No. Portugal. Nice to meet you, Portugal. Okay, right, well, Lisbon's doing pretty well. Lisbon always does well. They're going to be so rich by the end of this game. So many people on this map. There's a second galley. Now, Harold. Joint war against Gaul? They'll give me 100 gold for that, and I don't think Gaul have got any navy, so I'm tempted to do that one. But anyone doesn't like Wilhelmina. Gaul doesn't like Wilhelmina, but that's about it, really. Scotland will give me a much better deal, though, for joint war with Gaul. So let's do that one. Let's just jump in and say that everybody that knows Gaul should be at war with Gaul. Actually, I say that. There's going to be a bunch of people who are just going to be lame and not join in. I can just tell already. Norway wants it, mate. That's the most important thing. That gives me the opportunity to go to war with the Netherlands. They only have 51 strength, which is tiny. And unfortunately, Amsterdam for them is just like by far the biggest loyalty problem I have in my nation. Like by far. So galleys it is, and I'm just going to buy a load of galleys and just plunder them. Okay, here we go. Amsterdam, 1, 2. I've got galleys absolutely everywhere. I'm really hoping this is going to be enough. Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it? Yes! Perfect. I've taken the Netherlands. Good. Right. Am I going to keep the city now? Yes, actually. I am going to keep the city. That is astounding. Perfect stuff. Okay, great. Well, this is actually a huge population boost for me here. Massive population boost. And that should help to increase my influence across of Europe. Oh, and I also took a settler. Not very important, because I'm not entirely sure where settlers can really go in this game. But, hey, I'm not gonna ever say that I'm not grateful for something. Open borders I'm now sending to people as well. That's really good. Okay. I feel like we've now got a foothold on this game where we didn't have one before. I finally got a Pantheon, and there were only 6 choices left. So, nothing particularly exciting, but stuff that we can do. Amenities and housing from holy sites adjacent to a coast or lake tile. And that would something, I mean, I'm going to have quite a naval empire, and if I do build holy sites, that would be useful. But not the best. Fire Goddess, Geothermal Fissures and Volcanic Soil, not very good in Blighty, you know? Random that one. Animal Worship, the culture from camps, well I've got 1 deer, I mean maybe that's something. Science from mines, I have a luxury and bonus resources. Okay, now when I start getting things like coal, that might actually be able to be reasonably useful. And then +1 culture from plantations. Plantations, again, not a good thing in Britain. So, I mean, City Patron Goddess. That would at least let me build, like, my harbours quicker, which is probably something I should do. I'm going to do that. It seems like the boring choice. I won't lie. It feels like a very boring choice, but we'll go for it. Hercules is also rapidly running out of space here. He's only got 7 lifespan left, so I'm going to just start plopping some stuff down just to speed him up a little bit. There's a government plaza there, bam. That's, I mean, wasn't necessarily needed, but I just don't want his charges to go to waste. I'm rushing drama and poetry as quickly as I can. If we can get that going quick, then fingers crossed I can put some theatre squares down as well before we get to that point. Leasefjord. I forget how scary Norway is with the Leasefjord. So powerful. Is that 5 extra combat strength for all the melee boats? No, it's just a promotion. Just a promotion. Still though, still quite scary. I need 1 more era score, by the way. 1 more era score to get my next golden age, or my first golden age. Golden ages, of course, with Eleanor of Aquitaine are incredibly important. I have, of course, been forgetting that I can just teleport Hercules across. Why did I not do that before? No one's sure, but it's probably because Ryan is an idiot. Annoyingly, Paris just flipped to Gaul, which is a little bit annoying because Amsterdam was giving me enough culture output to steal it, but I just picked up Amsterdam a little bit later than I needed to. But that's okay, that's fine. I'm technically at war with Gaul. Their army's pretty scary, but I mean, I could go for them in theory. Oh, Gaul has Beowulf. Okay, that is something that I need to keep an eye on because I do not want to... I don't want to lose any of my units to Beowulf. Peace with Amsterdam, that helps as well. It means I don't get the diplomacy penalty for when they lose their last city to loyalty, which they're just about to do. Astrology, drama and poetry. Hercules has 1 turn left. Now, what do I want to do with him? Do I want to put down a district with him? Or do I... No, his movement isn't enough. I've actually buggered that up a little bit. So, okay, I lost a little bit of Hercules charges, but I genuinely have only just discovered districts now. I haven't been able to put anything down. I was so engrossed in actually keeping myself alive at the start of the game, which, to be fair, when you say it out loud, kind of makes reasonable sense, doesn't it? It's like, actually, I didn't want to just lose the game, so I tried my hardest not to. That kind of makes a little bit of sense. I don't actually know if Paris is I'm not going to have enough force to take Paris down, unfortunately, but we'll keep on trying. But for now, this is okay. Hercules is gone. No! But this is the thing to remember. That great relic, or the sort of heroic relic, it does produce -1 loyalty to everybody around me. So already Eleanor's Court of Love begins to take action. Trust me, this thing it's so good. Golden Age. Who else is in a Golden Age? Gaul and Norway. Boo! But Germany is in a normal age, actually, so that's good. Right. What are we going to do? We're going to try and get a religion. Is it worth it? No. Quite frankly, everybody is getting one, so that is not important for me. Monumentality would help me get builders in. Otherwise, Penbrush and Voice. Through Inquiry. Through Inquiry would be good, actually, because that stacks with my harbours, which I should be building soon anyway. So let's go Free Inquiry. Let's do that. I haven't got any harbours at the moment, but that's because I should have them. That's the main thing. I should have the harbours, and I should be building them, and I will be building them now. Am I going to be able to sneak this city from Gaul? Hercules did most of the damage and he just disappeared. I'm going to lose 1 warrior. Oh, I didn't even lose the warrior. That's good. Bam, Paris is taken. Liberate to France. Now, the problem with doing that is if I liberate to France, then I can never take it from culture pressure. So even though the world would love me for doing that, I could never use my Court of Love. So I'm going to keep that one. Paris is loyal. Wonderful. Now, they may try and take this back, which is understandable, but I think if I move Victor over to Paris, he's much more likely to be needed in Paris. So we'll do that. He's been providing, I don't think I mentioned at the time, but I got the Garrison Commander trait, which gives the +4 loyalty per turn to all my cities around it, which was very handy indeed. And you can see Utrecht is unfortunately being hit by Germany more, but I just went into a golden age and Amsterdam is now very, very, very highly sought after in terms of population. So I'm hoping that will be a push through. I've got builder, builder, builder happening here. Urban planning. Move back to Ilkum. This is good. I've got the political philosophy card coming in soon as well. My city's deeply unhappy, but I haven't improved any of my amenities. There's a whale. There is a luxury resource there. I've just realised that there is some furs. I should probably steal into my empire from there as well, but this is okay. This is like a little core block, and more excitingly, somebody's starting to pick up great writers, which is really cool, because don't forget, for the Court of Love to work, I need to own the great writers, but I don't necessarily need to have been the one to produce them. So that's quite fun. I'm hoping this is going to start to put some pressure on Scotland now, because Haddington, I mean, it's fine, but I want it gone, and I want it in my empire. This city, this Gaul city, is now flipping as well. Utrecht, I think I just put more loyalty pressure on it then than Germany did in that last round. It's going to take a couple of turns, and maybe I need to go and take that over manually just to make sure. I don't know. We'll work that out. I'm at war with Geneva. Oh, I need to remember that one. That was almost a mistake. I almost threw myself towards them. Scotland I'm going to make friends with. I don't mind making friends as Eleanor. I really, really don't. Spain. Hello, Spain. How are you doing? How is Spain today? Do you want to join in one of my wars? Bet you do. Against Gaul. Yeah, look at that. You're keen. He's keen. He's going to give me some gold for that. 140 gold. Nice. Join in, please. Anybody that wants to join in can. Thank you, Norway, but I just need this. Oh, for God's sake. Of course, they have open borders. That was a stupid waste of money. I needed to get a second sea resource, so I did that. Ugh, never mind. There's little silly players that you're like, why did I do that? Come on. Classical Republic, I think, is going to be better for me this particular game. Let's go for great writer points. That is awesome. We've got Ilkum. We've got urban planning. We got this. We got that. Who needs anything? Come on. That's great. Perfect. And this is a 50% boost, don't forget, because in the Golden Age, bam. 5 turns from Royal Navy dockyards. Those are going to accelerate my game quite nicely. Celestial navigation, done. Good. Let's get the Royal Navy dockyards in play quickly. These things are good. These things are very, very good. It's always intriguing, isn't it, when it's actually Geneva, the city-state, is posing more difficulty for me defensively than anything the AI is actually throwing at me. I mean, it's interesting and worrying, depending on how you view it, really, but still. Any great writers been taken yet? No. There's a few people taking them. If I can get 1 or 2, that'd be awesome. Not that I'm really rushing them particularly, but 1 or 2 would be great. And then going from there, you know, just anything. Anything's a bonus. Don't mind me. Just keep repeatedly hiring warriors as well, just to give AI something to bother. I mean, 95 gold for a warrior is a pretty decent deal, actually. I'll keep taking it every time I can. Excess luxuries, finally. God, I needed these for my economy. 260 gold now. That's brilliant. Starting to pull Utrecht in. Even though Germany took it, it's only inevitable that it falls to me again. Royal Navy Dockyard was no accident. It was deliberately built because I actually told someone to build it. I always like that one. It's like, it's implying, I guess, the accident is more the sort of idea behind its creation rather than the physical building of it. Because it's like, well, of course it wasn't an accident. Like, some bloke in a town hall was like, hey, we've got some space here. What should we build? And then they had a whole town council about it. And, you know, from there, some planning permissions were drawn up. And, I don't know. Oh, it's a weirdly worded one. I know exactly what it's getting at. I know exactly what it's getting at, but it just makes me laugh every time. Now, I'm focusing weirdly on things like granaries, builders, anything that increases population. So Paris is up to 3 pop, and that's now growing. Haddington is going to fall in a few turns. Utrecht is going to fall in a few turns. You just wait. This is like any Eleanor game, any good Eleanor game is kind of a little bit more like a stack of dominoes, I guess, than anything else. Like you sort of wait and wait and wait and wait, and then bam, everything starts falling at once. Let's get Anonsai as well. That would be an amazing pickup. 16 turns of worth it. Oh, boo, that's no fun. Gaul just increased its war strength. It was 25, and I actually could have taken that city with galleys, but they do it to spite you. I swear. They're just like, you want to have fun? Nah. Hello, Rome. Rome is a great ally, actually, if I can get them on side. Do you want to join in against Gauls? Rome always likes fighting Gauls. Yeah, look, they're keen, they're keen. They don't know how keen they are yet. 90 gold's worth of keen, but that's fine. In fact, Scotland is super keen to join in and have a war against Portugal. So I'm going to do that. That sounds great fun. Yeah, Norway likes this idea as well. They're like, yeah, sure, I'll go to war with Portugal. Do it. Okay, now, I'm pretty sure Portugal haven't got many ships in my particular area. Lisbon's there. We're not going to push too far, but really that was just for my income. Just a nice joint war to fill my coffers and get some lighthouses down in my capital and whatnot. Largest city in the world of Amsterdam. Oh, well, as Eleanor, that's handy, having the largest city. I'm not entirely sure how I pulled that one off, but I will take it. Portugal, thank you for your trade route. 90 gold. Amsterdam is rapidly becoming my sort of de facto capital, so I'm going to shove the lighthouse in this city to start with first. I think that's going to be pretty decent. Let's just let everything get pushed around a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely working over food tiles there. I just need to get the production up a little bit. Once I've got shipbuilding, I'm going to go for construction. That is really good because lumber mills, I've got a lot of forest in the area. Actually, ignoring that, I'm going to go for currency first because I can get some industries going. I've got a few decent opportunities to put industries down in a few of my cities, actually. Spain just picked up a great writer. They just picked up a great writer. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for them to just drop it, and I can start buying in those great works of writing, and this loyalty pressure is going to start to really squeeze onto people. You wait. You just wait, my friends. This is going to be a wonderful... Oh, look, Haddington! Hooray! It's mine! It's a mine, it's a mine. Oh, and there's a lot of mercury in Ireland, actually. That's a fantastic spot. Hang on, settling. I can go and settle on that island as well. On Ireland. It is literally an island. Yeah, that'd be good. Another great holy site as well for me. So I am actually producing profit points. It's unlikely I'm going to get a religion, but it does mean that I'm now producing some faith in order to get my heroes back later in the game. And Sterling as well has now decided that it's going to start struggling with loyalty, so that's also a good change. What about this city down here? A little bit. Okay, so Haddington, if we can get Haddington's population up, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. As well as Paris getting 20% growth and extra housing from that industry. That's a wonderful thing. Yes, Paris. Oh my goodness. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. So that's my first industry. Somebody's getting some merchant points, but there aren't many merchant points being taken on this map so far, so that's good. How am I doing, by the way? I'm in the top half on science. Third in culture. Not even winning a domination victory, even though I own 2 capitals. That's pretty cool. So somebody somewhere is going nuts. And I respect that. I respect that a lot. Okay, Rome now has an epic. That's good. That's good. Writing. Spain has one that they're going to submit for 248. I'm going to take the writing to start with, because I've got a space, it's cheaper, basically. That's kind of the main reason for it. But now I'm going to have a -2 pressure on people, which means I can start nipping into sterling. Now, this is good. This is really, really good. Actually, one thing I do need to think about, actually, is making sure I find someone with Void Singers. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to, I think, go into Asia to find multiple people that have got this, because at the moment we're in a position where nobody had any tribal huts around me. The map was just too full. Too full, I say, but that's okay. We'll forgive that. Oh, stop denouncing me, Germany. Just because you lost a city to me. Don't feel too bad about it. Utrecht! It's my 5th city. It's good. We're starting to flip now. It's starting to come into my stuff, and it gives me a nice chunk of era score every time it happens as well. It's another thing. It's another reason why Eleanor is awesome. Just focusing on picking up luxuries, because these are basically what are keeping my economy alive at the moment. Nobody really wants sugar anymore, though, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll pick up other things like spices and furs, and we've got a double citrus pickup over there as well. Oh, Heidelberg. That's a 7 pop city, and it's now beginning to struggle. Okay, just need to get some housing into this city. I've got Royal Navy Dockyard, that'll help, but housing from that citrus pickup, and we should be growing. This is good. This is the thing, like, you know, you struggle through the early game. That's often a difficult thing to do, but then once you get past that point, yeah, it starts to accelerate. There's Iceland. There is Iceland, and Sinbad is an option as well, which would be awesome. Looks like Scotland are actually, unfortunately, going to settle on Iceland before I do, which is kind of annoying, because that was my idea. I had that idea first, Scotland, okay? No copying me. Oh, Geneva. Geneva's being absolutely rattled. Now, who's it being rattled by? Germany and their love of city-states, or Rome and their legions? Who knows? Oh, that's my my pillaging galleys being killed. Don't worry about them. They were just being cheeky. I kind of didn't expect them to make it back anyway. I stole about 380 gold from Portugal, so probably not a net gain for me there, but I mean, close enough. Rome likes the fact that my reach is like Jupiter's heavens, which is, yeah, fair. I mean, Jupiter's pretty big. Oh, yeah, the catapult just killed her. Okay, right, so definitely I lost out on that pillaging trip. That was not worth it. I probably should make peace with Portugal now. I did, actually that probably would have been sensible to do beforehand. They don't want it. Yeah, this is what happens when you annoy the world for too long, is people don't actually want to give you peace, especially because my navy and my army is pretty weak, because it's kind of spread very thin, and I'm not really building it that hard, so yeah, lots of stuff that's annoying there. Tamir, is it actually appropriate that Mrs. Worst tier Civ in the game is actually got the highest science in the game here? It's just showing you really, isn't it? Who's actually... Gaul is the most scientifically advanced out of everybody I've met so far. The irony of that is not lost on me. Anansai? Perfect. Now, Anansai, I'm going to just go and thieve some resources to give me a little bit of a tech boost. I've kind of need to have a bit of a boost here. There's another settler I've just stolen. Again, settlers, unfortunately, kind of useless on this map because there's no space. There's physically nowhere for them to go, but it's relatively amusing. More important is I've now got a new monument spot in Amsterdam, so I can pick up a lot more of these great works from people like Rome, who unfortunately are still charging quite a bit for it, but I've almost got enough gold to take it from them. Was there not a better deal I can do with you, my friend? Because I mean, this is a lot of gold. If I give you open borders as well? Oh, hey, that's close enough. 3 gold per turn, I'll do it. Right, cool. Second epic in my lands now. Get into London. Now, it's within 9 tiles of Amsterdam, which means that all of these cities should be in the range. Let's just get my handy tooltip out and go bump, and you can see, yep, all of those cities are going to be in range of this beautiful effect. So Amsterdam is a fantastic place to put things. And speaking of, let's get a theatre square down as well. Let's plonk it there. Perfect. I've got a great bath, which I stole. All the best things are stolen. Remember that, kids. Oh yeah, Scotland are totally going to settle Iceland, aren't they? Oh man, I got there like a turn too late. Oh no. Nope, they're going to leap into thought. Okay, look, they thought about it and they were like, you know what, Ursa Ryan, he deserves a break. He deserves a break. We're going to give him Iceland because he's really sweet and a really lovely guy. Yeah, I'm going to do it. There's a huge loyalty penalty from that city, but that's okay. There's my great writer. I'm just going to save him. So that's my first writer. That's wonderful. Now, writers from this point are really difficult to get, so I'm not going to bother with the literary tradition card, but at least I've got my own great works of writing. That does make a big difference. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjit, Kroger Brand, Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!